Hey, welcome. Today, we're jumping right into a challenge that, let's be honest, almost every professional association deals with, that constant battle with technology. So let's get into this puzzle and start putting the pieces together.
So let me just ask you straight up. Does it ever feel like your technology is actively working against you? Instead of for you? It's a really common feeling, and that's exactly what we're going to unpack today. If you work in an association, this probably looks incredibly familiar. You're juggling all these disconnected systems. You're spending hours on manual data entry, just knowing it could be automated. And you're basically the go-to person for troubleshooting integrations that just refuse to talk to each other. It creates these data silos, right? Which means you can't even get a clear picture of your own members. It all just adds up to so much wasted time and energy. It's a huge, huge source of frustration. But what if there was a turning point? What if all those separate, clunky pieces could actually come together seamlessly? Just imagine for a second a world where everything just worked. That's the big idea we're going to explore right now.
This right here, this is the dream, isn't it? Having all your data, your member info, your event registrations, all that learning progress, all of it in one single place. Finally. Think about the insights you could get from that, the kind of personalized experiences you could create. It's just a massive relief even thinking about it.
So, what do we actually mean by a unified platform? Well, think of it like this. It's a system where your learning management system, your LMS, your association management system, your AMS, and your events platform, they all share the same brain. And what's so cool about this is that when you make a change in one place, it becomes a change everywhere, instantly. No more syncing, no more fighting with integrations. It's real, true automation. In this whole unified approach, it's really built on three core pillars that are, absolutely essential to any association: learning, events, and membership. The whole goal is to get them all working in perfect harmony. And here's kind of a breakdown of how that vision becomes a reality. So for learning, the whole point is to advance your educational programs with a really powerful LMS. For events, it's all about streamlining everything, from virtual to in-person with this sophisticated setup. And for membership, the key is to grow your community using an automated AMS. Each pillar takes care of a core need, and it's all happening inside that one single brain.
Okay, so we've talked about what this unified platform is, but the why it works, is just as important. See, a truly effective solution is always about more than just software. It's really about finding the right partner. And this is absolutely the crucial point. The CE21 platform wasn't just built and then, sold to associations. It was purpose-built for them. And even more importantly, it's constantly being shaped by them. This isn't some one-size-fits-all thing that's been adapted. Its DNA is the association world. So how does that even happen? Well, it all starts by listening really closely to what clients actually need on the ground. Then partners are invited into these beta groups so they get a real say in how new features are developed. And that feedback, it directly drives improvements to the platform. It's like a living, breathing system that literally grows with its users. And, beyond that core system, there are some really powerful extras that solve even more challenges, like the sharing marketplace, which lets you expand your course catalog without having to create everything from scratch. There's dedicated in-house support. I'm not talking about a call center, but a real partner invested in your success. And there's a mobile app that gives members access to content anytime, anywhere, even when they're offline. But of course, the real proof is what actual users are saying, right? So let's hear from some of CE21's partners about their experience. Tom Gavaris from Housing First Minnesota really hits on something important here. It's not just about having a powerful system, it's about the user experience. The fact that his members are talking about how easy it is to use, that's when you know you've got it right. And he says the support is second to none. That's huge. And that seamless experience creates this incredible ripple effect. Ann Taylor points out that because the technology just works, her team can stop worrying about IT problems. They can get back to their real mission, which is creating amazing content for their members. Linda Marshall brings up the power of true integration. It's not just about having a list of features, it's about genuine automation that really ties everything together. It simplifies that whole complex world of association management in a way that actually sets them apart from their peers. And finally, Teresa Rowland brings it all home, right back to that idea of partnership. Because at the end of the day, great tech is one thing, but it's made truly exceptional by having responsive, effective support from people who are actually there to help you right away.
So after hearing all that, let's just step back and think about the big picture for a moment. Let's try to imagine what a totally new future for your association could actually look like. And that really brings us to the final question I want to leave you with. What new programs could you launch? How much more could you grow your community? I mean, really, what could you build if you didn't have to constantly focus on the technology? It's something to think about. Thanks for tuning in.